This is a quick video on how you can sell Cisco 8865 IP phones with UCCaaS. I'm excited to share with you what Cisco IP phones that we've chosen for your situation. We certainly understand you have a global presence, and you've explained that your product managers and your executives need to work from their home offices, but they also need to have the flexibility to work in the office, and more importantly, you'd like them to have the same experience at both locations. We also understand you will hire talent in markets where you don't have any offices at all, so employees will work exclusively from home in those situations. And in these situations, there is no tech geek down the hall. You've given us 3 standards for your IT department to support, and you've explained you would like users as well as IT to have the same experience, whether it be support or using these devices. So we've picked a couple of devices that work well with WebEx Teams to give your users a consistent experience and simplify your IT support. We're recommending the Cisco 8865 and 8861 phones, as they are nearly identical except for the video capabilities. Let me give you a couple key points for these particular phones. They're ADA compliant. They have a 5-inch display, support 720 HD video, obviously the 8865. Supports wideband codec both on the speaker and on the handset itself. There's a built-in gigabit Ethernet switch for both network connectivity and your PC. That's really great. Like, let's say if you have an old building, you only have one drop in the particular cube, you can go right to the phone just like that, and then go to the PC just like so. Supports 802.11 and all the myriad of standards there. Why is that important? Well, over here in the home office, what's the primary connectivity type? Usually it's going to be a wireless router or something like that that the user has at home. Hey, these are going to be able to hook up right to that wireless router. Typically people don't have multiple drops in their home offices or things like that. So that's going to enable them to connect up these phones at their home office as well. Bluetooth 3.0, so if you have some Bluetooth headsets, things like that, that's going to be able to connect up to these phones seamlessly. Wall mountable, there's a wall mount kit that we can order too. And in the 8861, hey, you can see there that 8865 has a little camera on there and the 8861 doesn't. Really, that's the only big difference. So how is this going to benefit you guys? Well, it's definitely going to drive simplification for your users, right? By having the same work and home experience. If you look here, primary office, home office. Same phone supported here, same phone supported there, right? Same experience, both either at home or in the office. Customer simplification, what do I mean by that? Well, one of the things we're going to do and we're recommending is the business number ringing everywhere. This is done with several features on the back end with our UCCaaS and WebEx Teams, but basically what that's going to do is, let's say you have this phone in the office, you have this phone at home, and possibly you have a PC at home that's your work PC, and then maybe a laptop that you use while you're traveling or when you're in the office. If somebody calls you, if someone calls your SIP number, your DID number, your UCCaaS number, this phone's going to ring, so you can pick it up there. This phone's going to ring as well, and you can pick it up there. This PC WebEx Teams app is going to ring, so you can pick it up there. And then this PC WebEx Teams app is going to ring as well. Not only that, if you have a mobile, we haven't talked about that yet, but if you have a mobile phone, that Teams app is going to ring as well. You can pick it up anywhere, any one of these devices, and then you can transfer throughout these devices as well. So how does all this work? Well, the key element here that we're suggesting is the MRA. So this mobile remote access is what gives us capability to make sure these phones can work at home, these phones can work in the office, your mobile phones can work while they're roaming the internet and things like that. So really that's the undergirding, that's the foundation of this technology that we're suggesting with these particular phones. So definitely going to drive down IT support right there, right? Because you're not going to need any VPN hardware or anything like that. These things are going to be able to be plopped down right at home, and you log in. They're going to register to the UCCaaS systems, and they're going to be working right away. Hi, this is the Cisco 8865 IP phone. Along the side here we have line keys, so we can have up to 6 lines. We have soft keys right over here that are programmable, so we can move keys around, put other features like redial, do not disturb, things like that. And we have our history line keys here. We have a dedicated voicemail button there. We have a dedicated directory button, so we can look up in the directory, in the corporate directory, find who we want to call, push. It's a touchscreen, and we can call that person. We have a dedicated volume key, so this volume actually is for the speakerphone and the handset itself. Keypad, dedicated hang-up key, a hold key, transfer and conference key right here. We have our headset if we want to answer with our headset, answer with our speakerphone, and a dedicated mute button right here as well. Now let me talk a little bit about the handset and speakerphone. This phone supports G722. That's a wideband codec. Not only does it support G722 on the back end, but it also has a wideband speakerphone and a wideband headset as well. It's ADA compliant, so it has that volume amplitude that's needed to comply with ADA. Now let me show you around the back here real quick. You have a power input here, so just in case you don't have PoE, you can power this with a power brick. You have a dedicated Ethernet port for your PC, so you don't need another drop in the particular room, so you can run one to the phone and then another to the PC. We have a dedicated RJ11 jack right here. That's for your analog headsets. Okay, and that's it along the back there. One really neat feature about this phone is there is a USB option right here. There's a USB port, and that's for your digital headset, so you can go digital from your mic speaker all the way to the codec, and that creates a better user experience or voice quality experience for the user. Not only is that for input, but it also is a powered USB port, so you can power your tablets, your mobile phones, and things like that. So that's the Cisco 8865 IP phone.
Now that you've seen this UCCaaS WebEx Teams demo series, including
WebEx Teams, WebEx Meetings,
WebEx Devices and Control Hub,
Verizon Management Portal, and Contact Center,
if you'd like to arrange a demo for your customers, please reach out to your nearest DBC.
Hey, don't forget folks, many of these demos can be done remotely via WebEx for your accounts.
Thanks for watching.